Hello and welcome wherever you may be around the world. Today's Friday and I have two fantastic coins that I'm going to be reviewing for you right here today. They've been sent in by Martin, the silver trader, so please be sure to kindly go over, look at the links down below, check out his website, and of course have also a look at the other two, which are the Precious Metal Forum and AceBullion, my own personal website. To find coins like this and a lot more. A bit of a news really quickly before the video begins is I will not, and I repeat, I will not be producing a video on Monday, and that is of course to pay my respects to the former Queen of England and also to the King and his family. So as it's the Queen's funeral, I'm not going to be producing any videos as per schedule. I may do one on the Tuesday and follow up subsequently, but Monday's definitely off the table. I'm going to take that as my own personal day to say no. So without further ado, let's have a look and see which of these I prefer or not, or well, we'll see. Let's get on. So alrighty then, here are the two coins, and I'm sure you can see above, we have Sonic the Hedgehog and of course the Apex Predators, Croc and Shark. So I've bought one of these coins and I would like you guys to tell me before I finish off the video which coin I purchased. So please leave a comment down below. Tell me which one I bought. Did I buy Sonic or did I buy the Apex Predator? Now, I'll give it away at the end of the video to let you know which one I bought. But I love to know what your thoughts are as I go along. Maybe you could tell. I'm curious to see if I have a bias or not. So we're going to start off with just the one on the left here, which is Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, this is the reverse here. And straight away, you can see we have all these little rings, pineapples, we have palm trees, we have 1 ounce, we have Sega, there it is, Sega, down below with $2. And we'll just zoom in here on the Republic seal of Nui, and there it is, 2022. So this is a rather playful coin. It brings me back to my childhood. And it's something, well, I think is pretty cool. So this same design as the previous. On the back, I've showed you the rings and everyone chasing them. It was a really cool thing. But is the front up to the scratch? Well, let's have a look. It has a reeded edge going all the way alongside of it. It's made by New Zealand Mint, and it has a mintage of 15. That's right, 15,000. So it's not particularly large, but it is, well, it's still up there. Now, here it is, Sonic the Hedgehog. And, well, they've executed it really well. I can actually tell that the design, and I'm going to zoom in a bit on this, has been done so that it doesn't look like it's just a washover or just a bland kind of I don't know the word to put it, just a matted feel. They've done it where it's almost like an enameled type of body, which is and isn't good at the same time. I like the checkered background on this because of course it's, you win the race at the end. I wish they actually would have put Sonic the Hedgehog, as you can see right there, in, well, something a bit more distinctive, because it kind of just blends in. It's just there. It's a bit meh. It is highly reflective, as is the other side of the coin, and there's not a heck of a lot of, well, anything to make out. I mean, you can see his eyeball there. I've had to zoom in because otherwise his eye looks just a bit bland. But it is one of those coins that, screams out, the 90s. In fact, I think Sonic the Hedgehog was created back in 1991. Well, that's when he debuted, at least. And he's supposed to be blue and, he's just really super quick, hyper fast. And you'd have to run around. It's very similar to, dare I say, Mario, Super Mario, where you had to run around, hit the blocks, get coins, jump on things, avoid things. Well, this was Sega's version at the time, where you pretty much ran through stuff at a much faster pace. I mean, it really wasn't that fast, but it seemed much faster because you're always forced to. The game would kind of push you along. So if you fell behind, of course, you died. Yeah, it was one of those things. It was frustrating, but it was so satisfying at the same time. So that is the Sonic the Hedgehog coin. We're going to have a look at the second coin, which is, of course, the Apex Predator, the Crocodile versus the Shark. But we'll start off here, and we have the Queen Elizabeth II, 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver, $1 from the island of Niue. Again, lovely portrait. It's really ironic and bizarre saying that now. It's a lovely portrait because, well, we're rather sad right now in mourning. But this here is probably, it's the last Apex Predator that will ever feature. In fact, actually, I think this is the last coin, but I'm not quite sure. It's only a second one, but I think it's also the last. I have to triple check that. But it's brought to you by Nine Fine Mint, who made a total of 10,000 of them. Has a reeded edge here going alongside, and well, there we are. We have a crocodile and a shark. Now, before you scream at me, when would I ever see this? I actually have a photo. I do. And it's a real life photo. I have the video as well, which is quite bizarre. I took it from that video. But it's not a great white. It's actually a shark and a crocodile. So let's have a look. So I couldn't believe my eyes. I was a bit surprised to see kind of a juvenile, crocodile and, well, what appears to be a small bull or mako shark. Again, it's really hard to tell from that because it's in a dock and everything else, but it was clearly a shark, and it was trying to have a go at this little tiny croc just chilling out. Looks like it's somewhere down in Florida. So perhaps that's where you're going to see this. I highly doubt, as I said, you're ever going to see a great white shark versus, a full-blown crocodile ever. I don't think there's ever been a report of that historically, and I don't think there ever will be. So let's have a good look here, because this one here is matted. However, it has a ton of details. And actually, that's the only saving grace for it, because unlike with the Sonic the Hedgehog, which had that glaze over, this one here is highly detail orientated, beautiful, reflective, as you can see here, polished background. And I wish that they would have just added a few more texture bits to the actual two animals, and that would have been fine. So there we go there. We can see here the great white shark. Slightly unrealistic. You'd actually see a lot more teeth if it had its jaws open like that. But yeah, it's kind of a typical portrait that you'd expect of a shark. You can see, of course, little tiny fish swimming and running away. Not quite sure where all these bubbles are coming from, but it adds to the illusion for underwater. And then, of course, you have the shark as well. The gator as well. And I mean, look at the scales on the actual body. I mean, you can see the texture difference between the shark and the crocodile. And it is actually a really beautiful coin. I was very pleasantly surprised. Contrary to what I initially seen from the pictures, which looks really bland. It looks like, meh. Let me zoom in a little bit more so you can actually get that detail just in case it's not showing up fully. So you can see here the rough and hardened texture on the shark. As I move things along, you'll see it. You can see, of course, the gills and all sorts. But then you're looking here at the gator and you get various bits. In fact, there you go. There's a typical, gator leather going all the way around it. It moves on to the gator's claws, hands, whatever. And yeah, it is a really gorgeous coin in my opinion. As I said, it was something that really took me by surprise. So I'd love to know now what you guys think. Did I actually purchase the Apex Predators, or did I purchase a Sonic? Well, I'm going to give you the answer in 3, 2, 1. I bought the Sonic. Ba-ding, ba-ding. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye for now.